Hi everyone, my name's Kevin Smith. I'm the Director of Golf at Warley Park Golf Club here in Brentwood in Essex, and today we're going to talk about some winter rules, and hopefully you're going to find all this informative. Now, when you first arrive at the club here at Warley Park, we have a notice board just at the front of the clubhouse here, and on the notice board there'll be different things throughout the winter period showing what you can and what you can't do, any restrictions that are on the course. Now at the moment, the obvious one is that there are no buggies allowed on the course. Any trolleys that are used have to have the hedgehog, the winter wheels, to protect any damage throughout the winter to the course. And we ask people to use the pathways to get to the tees rather than cut across the fairways. Now, when you look here, you'll see this rule here, winter rules. Now, this can be different at different clubs that you go to play, and each club will have their own interpretation of these rules. You'll usually find them on the notice board at that particular club. Now, for us here at Warley Park, we put them up here, what our winter rules actually are. Now, first of all, the most important one here, pick, wipe and place on the closely mown areas, the fairways. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit more about that later on, but that basically means that you can improve your lie on the fairways because you tend to pick up a little bit of mud on the ball. We also have a rule here where other than in competitions, we ask you not to attend the flagstick because that stops people treading around the hole too much, tending the flagstick. So we ask you to either leave that in or have the flag removed wherever you are on the green. And the last one here, if your ball actually plugs in the rough, there is a rule where you can actually lift the ball out of its own pitch mark, clean it and drop it, obviously no nearer the hole. Now, pick, wipe and place is a rule which allows you to improve the lie of your ball on the fairway during the winter months. Your ball is typically going to be picking up mud or finishing in some abnormal ground conditions, so it really does help you score better. Now, the first thing that you need to do is get a tee, and we're going to mark the ball. So we're going to mark behind the ball here with a tee peg. Now, you can see here we've got some nice mud on the ball, so it's going to allow us to give the ball a nice clean. Normally I would do this with a towel. Now what I want you to imagine is that there's a D shape behind this tee, like on a snooker table. And we can place the ball anywhere inside this D within 6 inches, no nearer the hole. Okay, so we're going to place the ball, give ourselves a really nice lie, remove the tee when you're happy, and then you're ready to play the shot. This can be done anywhere through the green on a closely mown area on the course. I hope you found that of use. But one of the rules we have here during the winter, when winter rules are in play, is that you can actually take relief from a plugged lie when the ball is in the rough and plugged in its own pitch mark. Okay, so if you look here, you can just about see the top of the ball. Okay, and the ball is sitting embedded in its own pitch mark. So the rule that we have here at Warley Park, okay, first of all, before you pick your ball up on the course, always mark it. You can lift your ball. We allow players to clean that ball. Again, I would recommend using a towel rather than your fingers, and you can take relief at arm's length, shoulder height, and we drop that, and now the ball is back in play. From there, we can lift the tee and carry on with our game. I hope you found that of use. On the green is that we ask players not to actually tend to the flag. And during the winter, when the greens tend to be soft, that actually stops any indentations that your feet might be leaving, in particular around the hole. So what we ask players to do is either have the flag in or out. Now that actual rule doesn't apply in competitions here, only for general play. I hope you found that some use. And unfortunately, during the winter, and with the amount of rain that we've actually had, you can find your ball in a bunker and in an unplayable lie with lots of water around it. So what do? Okay, well, first of all, you do get relief from that water. Now, the first thing that you need to do is take the nearest point of relief, okay? So, we're going to look at this, and we're going to look at the pin. You cannot go nearer the pin, so when you take your nearest point of relief, coming to the side, away from the water, we're going to take a drop around about here. Make sure that you're taking full relief from your stance and the ball, making sure that nothing is getting it back inside that water, okay? So we're going to lift the ball. And then you're ready to play. I hope you found that some use. Kevin Smith, Warley Park.